Tonight's topic is reducing external noise and limiting the exposure to negative influences. This topic is brought up because in our hyper connected world, we're often overwhelmed by overstimulated feeds by either social media, news, or even friends and family. We get caught up in the judgments of everything else and not listening to our own voices that are inside of us, the ones that we should be listening to. Our gut feelings, our inner voice telling us what to do and how to go about life. Far too often we get caught up in the negative platforms, the negative influences of everybody else, and not listening to us. Society and social media have a tendency of feeding off the negative and pushing that forward, where there's a lot of good in the world. And personally, I think it's time that we need to start curving that back to the positive side. And of course, by doing that, it's an individual task that needs to be done. You need to create the positive environment that is essential for your own support and make your surroundings positive so that you can actually thrive. By creating the positive environment, it's just going to open you up so that you can be more positive yourself. Mindful of what you're thinking about, mindful of what you're doing, and mindful to others. Creating that space and getting rid of or limiting your negative influences, whether it's social media, you may have to discontinue being part of those friendship groups, gossip ones, or whatever, if you want to do this. But I think you'll find a shift in your mood by adjusting your beliefs and changing your mindset from a negative to a positive and making those corrections. But it is going against society. And for me, I'm actually for it. Society needs to change back. So the way I did it, I just stopped listening to all news feeds. If there's something that I need to know, somebody would tell me. The radio is tuned for negative and tuned to feed you what you want to know. I'd rather ask why. There's too much bad media coverage. Switch your contents from what you're listening to now to positive podcasts, documentaries, read positive articles, go through and find the content that is true to yourself and true to your means. Surround yourself with like-minded people is huge. You are who you were with is 100% true. If you're around negative people, you are going to be like them and you are going to be negative. If you're gossiping around gossipers, you're going to gossip. There's no, we are who we're around. The 5 people that are closest to us are going to be the 5 individuals that we're going to be most like. Engage in communities that are of what you want, whether it's online or offline. They're positive, engaging, and work towards the goals that you want. Join clubs and interest groups that are also of what you want and who you want to be. Find those networks and inspiring influences that you want to be like. Become that person. Start working on that. In conclusion, to reduce the noise, change what you're putting into your mind is what's going to come out. So if you're listening to crap, you're not going to have good thoughts. You're not going to have good attitudes. Listen to positive influences, read positive material, change that. Change your habits. This is why I named it Habits of Men, because we have been prone and programmed to have bad habits. Focus on who you want to be. Find the supportive atmospheres that you want and stay connected with them and be the person that you want to be, the man that you want to be. I hope you found this information insightful. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to drop me a line and we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.